Tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Pierce will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Carlos Correa now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Pierce with a great play. And they've taken the lead. A valiant effort there defensively, but and striding in now the center fielder Curtis Granderson to start the bottom of inning number 1.
Center fielder.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So striding in, Justin Smoak, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Bones comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 23. Switch hitter batting left here.
Number 23.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 10.
Now batting, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has a read on it. 2 gone. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but just showed him a great fastball.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Oh, he's in there.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Brian
Batting
McCann.
ninth.
Twos
Catcher,
all over the place. Two
Brian
on, two out,
McCann.
and of course, here in inning number 2. Pierce moving in. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Swing and a little tapper. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Solarte's got it. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Troy Tulowitzki.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead it off
Toronto,
against Lance
the
McCullers.
shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in,
Batting
Jose
sixth.
Bautista.
Right
On the season,
fielder,
he's hitting just over
Jose
290 coming into action here.
Bautista.
Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Correa. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting
Stepping
seventh,
in, Yonhervis
second
Solarte.
baseman,
Batting average for him on the
Yonhervis
season, standing in the
Solarte.
320s entering action today. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now to the plate,
Batting
Steve
eighth,
Pierce.
left
The average
fielder,
just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Solarte is on his way home, and the runner from second is in to score. Standing in, Russell Martin. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
1 and 2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Gurriel has got it, and the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading off
0
for
for
the
1
Astros.
for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jose
Third baseman in tight,
Altuve.
protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Counts 1 and 0.
Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's
The left
Marwin
fielder,
Gonzalez
number 9.
now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gonzalez.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped in the air back behind short. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Striding in once again, George Springer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Carlos Correa is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Calling for it, Gonzalez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bregman is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bones. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a ball 1-0. That misses 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 23.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Turned on down the line. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. Settling in now, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Cole Calhoun, a base hit in his first trip. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Third baseman number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
The left fielder.
Here's
number
Marwin
9.
Gonzalez now.
Marwin
And we'll see what he can do
Gonzalez.
here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Back-to-back changeup, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory too. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. A fastball that just misses inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Right fielder number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, 2 down. Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hit in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's George Springer. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Solarte. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Correa.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Carlos Correa becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Number 23 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hard hit ball to second. Solarte's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, Steve Pearce. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Steve
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russell Martin.
To short, hit hard. Correa comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting.
It is Curtis Granderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Granderson.
Hit in the air out to center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke in foul ground. 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in and looking for more, Brian McCann, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Aaron Luke will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Aaron Luke.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Bones checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Line drive to center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? George Springer. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Grounded to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Bouncer down the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bregman is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Now batting, second baseman, John Hervis Solarte.
John Hervis Solarte is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Pitch on the way. Altuve at second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Steve Pearce. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now to the plate, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That one's in there. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this. Digging in the switch hitter, number 23, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now, Yulieski Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. 2 for 3 with a double. On his line so far. Mark Trumbo.
Pinch hitting for Houston, number 46.
John Lackey enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bautista sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Number 4.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready is Lackey. The pitch lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 2.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Alex Bregman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. A little bit outside, 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He'll see what he can do leading off. Tony Sipp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Kevin Pillar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Hit well towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel is there, and he's got it for the first out. In now, Bones.
The designated hitter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The tag, and he is out at second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez moves over, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Jaime Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as Evan Gattis will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pillar. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. This is popped up. Altuve is going to get there. 1 out. So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Fielder number 19.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Bautista. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Granderson moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he takes ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce is after it, but this will land untouched. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Solarte's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Aaron Altair. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. And striding in now is the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, to start the bottom of inning number 1.
Fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Ball 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Justin Smoke is on deck. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Justin Smoke now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Pereira is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Bones. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
3-0 now. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. 2-0. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Altair. No trouble with this. Stepping up now, number 17. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Bautista has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Digging in, Tommy Joseph. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista waits on it. And that retires the side. So striding forward now, Jose Bautista. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Bautista is retired, and there's one away. Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Popped high in the air. Crawford is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Steve Pearce now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. At the plate, Russell Martin. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch on its way to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Stepping in, Nick Williams. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch. In for strike 2. 1-2, here it comes. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And the Phillies are into the hit column. Settling in now, Michael Franco. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. In there, strike one. Grounder down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. J.P. Crawford stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Too high, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. A man on third with 2 down. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another. Another shot, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Curtis Granderson
sends that one out of play for strike one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. For Granderson, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. The 1-0 delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Bones. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 2-2. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. The underhanded flip and not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Crawford ranging up the middle. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Standing in, Troy Tulowitzki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. So digging in now, Jose Bautista. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. So stepping in, number 17. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, number 17.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Santana will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson is under it. 2 gone. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steve Pearce 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Herrera. And this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, Russell Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. The 0-1 home to Martin. Ball one. 1-1. Here it comes. High pop up. Santana on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-1 now to Granderson. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in, Nick Williams. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Nick.
Fastball
Williams.
in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pierce arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Third baseman, Michael
Into the windup
Franco.
and the pitch. Michael Franco stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And a slider called strike 3 as he digging in once again. Justin Smoke. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Justin Smoke.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Bones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Altair is under it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. On to second goes Donaldson. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Right there for strike one. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Aaron Altair. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ball, that's out.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Shot back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready for another shot now. Number 17. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Now batting for first baseman
Carlos Santana is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. Ready once again, Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Joseph.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And this is low, ball one. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Aaron Luke, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Michael Franco is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen.
Right fielder, Jose.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Yonhervis Solarte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Drilled to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's Steve Pearce now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Casey Fiend takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Russell Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Russell Martin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Outside and low, 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Adam Morgan comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Altair over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Justin Smoke.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Justin Smoke is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. And digging in once again, J.P. Crawford, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. First offering on its way. Odubel Herrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen to Take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Luis Garcia.
Bones is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Number 17 is there, and he has it for the out.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair moves over. 2 gone. Settling in now, Jose Bautista. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Fernando Abad takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Second baseman.
Yonhervis Solarte will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Time called here as with the potential tying run on aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. And that misses. 2-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Fields rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake as that. Will move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Number 55.
Russell Martin now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Altair. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Number 17 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball, same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sun Hwan-Oh gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 76.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Into the box now, Michael Franco. He homered earlier and is 2-for-3 to this point. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And a neck-high foul. Fastball that time. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pereira is right there, 1 down. Here's Justin Smoke now. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Pitch on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So digging in now, Bones. First pitch on its way. 4-1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Crawford is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they...
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Jaime Garcia will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Solarte fields it cleanly. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Altair. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Roberto Osuna takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit hard but foul. The 1-1 pitch. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there on to first. And talk about doing the job. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The shortstop,
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. A little bit outside. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Now in the box, Fields. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hendrys Morales will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Hendrys Morales.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Yonhevis Solarte, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For Philadelphia, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Curtis Granderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones. Justin Smoak stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Bones. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here it is on 3-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off him.
We're seeing quite a few pitches.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First at-bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch. Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn. Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he was looking for, so he took it. I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
This is line to left. Big Daddy is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And he's set down, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Now at the plate,
Right
Andrew
fielder,
McCutcheon.
Andrew
The average for him entering
McCutcheon.
play, not far north of 200. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Lifted into center field. Granderson is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box,
Batting
Big
fourth.
Daddy.
Left fielder,
His average coming
number
in way
4.
up there in the 380s. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hicks running from first. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The shortstop.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. In now is Pedro Alvarez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pierce giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Yonhervis Solarte. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. In there at the letters 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Into the box now. Steve Pierce. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Left side of the infield into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Russell Martin now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Panik will make the catch, and that retires the side. Standing in, Buster Posey. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Brock Holt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Therefore it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Devin Travis. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Drilled to first. Smoke is right there, and he will dive on the base with. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Curtis
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go into the flag court and gone. Digging in to try it again. Justin Smoke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in for his second at-bat. Bones 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now. Josh Donaldson will be next. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. Josh Donaldson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a double steal try here. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag, and he is out. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in once again, Joe Penn. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Joe Penn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Right fielder,
Andrew McCutcheon is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
To 2-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Smoke is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Big Daddy, in there, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Now to the plate, Manny Machado. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Way out in front. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
For the Blue Jays.
So digging in now, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Big Daddy is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Russell Martin flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. And that misses for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Posey has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that's a nice curve. Just really throws him. Good breaking ball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. At the plate, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the stretch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Solarte backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Brock Holt now. He popped out in his first trip. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. From the stretch, Joe Panik is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Skied into very shallow right. Bautista is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Hicks on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. In now, Bones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball 1-0. 2-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then ready for another shot now. Big Daddy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Number 4.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Manny Machado now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Comes set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Lifted in the air out to right. Bautista with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-3 game. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it. 2 down. Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready once again, Brock Holt. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Posey might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pulled toward right center field. After it is McCutchen. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Granderson's after it. He's there and records the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Penn. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pierce on the move. 2 gone. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. Couple of walks for him thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Stepping in, Steve.
Leading off for Toronto, left fielder, Steve
Infield in the
Pierce.
overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a nice save on that ball in the dirt as well as they get him at first on a super play from deep in the hole. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Russell Martin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. In there, strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Andrew McCutchen.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that and you can set him up with anything.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Big Daddy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Line drive to left. Pierce has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. John Lackey takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Runners off for second. Back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Justin Smoke. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Josh Edgen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Line drive to center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Striding in once again, Bones 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Kevin Pillar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Fields will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
4.
Now a throw over. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Fields rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Darren O'Day takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Machado is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Digging in to try it again. Pedro Alvarez. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Buster Posey. Last time through was a base hit.
Buster
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Popped up, Tulowitzki on the move. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Third baseman, number
Here's Brock
13.
Holt now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 12.
Standing in, Joe Panic. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away.
Number 54.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. In to score the runner from third. The run scores from second. That makes it 7-4. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So striding forward now, Jose Bautista. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Bautista waits on the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away. So striding in, Bjorn Solarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.